You know, in life is all about control, right? Controlling our health, controlling our lives, and for some narcissistic people, controlling other people. Okay? And one of the ways that you know that you don't have control over your situation is how intensely you want control and how frustrated you are at your attempt to control it. Because when somebody actually likes us, and this is something that I've noticed in my life, when somebody is genuinely into us, the desire for control over how they feel about us is not high. Why? Because we know they like us, you know. And this is a thing that people just don't want to do, and that's letting people who actually like us come to us. It doesn't mean that we're hermits, that we are in a cave, right? And we don't talk to people. We're just a bunch of terminators. No. We put ourselves in a position where we meet people, but you gotta let them come to you. Almost all the time, when you let the other person do most of the work, especially when they're proving themselves to you, you have to let them come to you. For example, when I meet women, well, let's just say I'm strolling down the street and I meet a cute person, right? Cute girl, right? She gives me her number and she looks excited. If I initiate contact, don't get me wrong, it's fine, right? I add her on Instagram, for example, and she adds me back. When I initiate contact, by just me initiating contact, it's going to be a little bit harder to tell if she likes me. I'm telling you, it's gonna be more frustrating because I'm already, by me initiating something, initiating the conversation, the going out, you sort of let her off the hook. Because I am telling you, this is something that has always been consistent in my life. This has never failed me. Every time this happens, every time I give my number out to a girl and she likes me, she always ends up contacting me all the time. Not one time has a girl that didn't like me and that we didn't end up like hooking up towards the end of that like relationship. Not one time they didn't like me and they initiated contact. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it was. They always, if I gave her enough time to if I waited long enough, they always hit me up. Always. And in those relationships and those interactions were less stressful. Those interactions were more pleasurable. Those interactions took less energy out of me. But when I initiate contact and they respond, you don't really know if they really like you. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta let them choose you. How do you do that? All you do is put yourself in a position where they can see you, in a position of leadership, if you're a guy, for example, or just in the person's proximity so they can see you. And if they like you, they're gonna choose you. They're gonna go up to you or find a way to get your contact. And when they get your contact, you don't even need to do anything. They will do something. They're gonna wait for you to do something. They're gonna wait. For example, an example would be if I get a girl's number, she posts a story, I like her photo. I like her Instagram stories and her photos, right? If she really likes me, if she genuinely likes me, she's gonna wait a little bit, but her impatience, how much she likes me will create emotions in her that's gonna create so much tension that the only way to let go of the tension is to hit me up. And this always happens. And you want to know why I do that, people? Because one, I don't want to bother her if she really didn't like me. That's one thing. And two, I want to make sure she likes me. The problem is that when somebody doesn't like us, we sort of catch on to it. And because of that, we get insecure and we start over pursuing them. And this pushes them away. And also, it creates more confusion in our minds because we don't know whether or not they're responding to our message or whether or not they're responding because they really like us. So in order to really find out why they're contacting you, you have to just let them contact you, because there's no other reason why they're contacting you other than they like you. They might be responding. They might be contacting you because they're responding to you, sure, but remove the noise and let them initiate it, and it just gets so much easier. nothing is more stressful than doing all the work in the hopes that they like us back. We have this belief that we think that if we actually work hard enough, they're actually going to like us. No, people choose you before they even take your number. They choose you. They tell you. They in their minds, they say, I want that dick. Right? If you're a guy, right? I want that. I want that guy. But what tends to happen is that we don't wait long enough. What tends to happen is that we're too impatient. We try to force things to happen. No. Every time a woman wanted a relationship with me, she made it obvious. I'm telling you. This whole thing that this girl likes me a lot, but she's mysterious, is a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. This guy likes me, but he's being mysterious. Guys are not patient. When a guy, let me tell you, lady, it takes a video like this for me to tell guys, don't initiate contact with her. If she really likes you, she will. It takes dudes watching this video 10 times to actually listen to what I'm saying, because guys will break the rules that I teach 9 times out of 10, almost all the time. And you know, and it's funny because look, we all meet people who are not as attractive as we are that want our numbers. It happens, right? And what do the people that we don't like always do? They always initiate contact. They always, if you don't ask them out, they always say, hey, when are we gonna hang out? All the time. What makes you think that this is not an exception to the rules with people who you find as more attractive than you? This is what they're gonna do. They're always gonna initiate. They're always gonna make the effort. The reason why I'm telling you is this strategy saves you so much mental energy. When I meet someone and I get their number, I just get their Instagram, add them. If they post something, I'll like the photo. If they post a story, I'll like the story. I'll let her know that I am there. And almost all the time, and this is the truth, a lot of the time they never initiate contact because a lot of the times people just liked you in the moment. That's just how that works. You know, we should not take these things personal. And whenever you go out of your way to make something happen because maybe they're waiting for you, you think they're waiting for you. When those things don't work, they end up they over time they make you jaded. And it's not about taking risk. We're not talking about that. We're talking about stop forcing things to happen. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one to get dating advice, click on the description down below. Become Patreon supporters to get videos I only post on Patreon that I don't post here. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, if you guys enjoy these videos about stoicism, dating, relationships, self-help, moving up in life, I would recommend you guys check out some of my courses that I have for sale. These courses are courses for men and women. For example, Nice Girl, Nice Guy is a course about how to become more assertive. Natural Chemistry is a course for women that I have on how to develop strong relationships. Dark Game is a controversial course that I have for guys on how to attract women in their life and keep it. It's not as dark as it seems, but we do talk about some dark psychology in here. Psychological Game of Attraction is a course that we made for women who are single. And as you see, we have a course about how to develop charisma, emotional mastery, which is a course about how to develop a meditation practice and how to improve your emotional life, to become more resilient, to not let rejection hit you so hard, to be able to bounce back from failure. I have a course called Nice Guy, which is a course for guys who are single and guys who want to be able to develop more assertiveness training, right? Most of these courses come at $99. And there you could also purchase the bundle where you guys can purchase all of the courses in one go at a discounted rate, right? We have a bundle for women and a bundle for men. So click in the description down below to check them out. You could browse around and see the courses that you like. And if you don't like them, you guys can ask for a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I'll give you guys the money back, okay? And in fact, we actually have a new one for women right now we're developing. It's called The Feminine Woman. So if you're a woman watching, this course is specifically to help women become more feminine, to embrace their feminine while embracing their masculine energy. And I'm actually going to make a course for that, like that for men, which is called a masculine man, which is a course on how to develop masculinity and develop masculine energy to attract women in your life, to attract business success in your life, to be able to be better socializing, to read people better. It's truly an all-around course. So if you guys want to check out those courses, click on the description down below where it says purchase the courses, and I'll see you guys inside. Bye-bye.